The day has finally come. There's no meat in my freezer. So today, we'll be going to my second favorite place in the world after Trader Joe's, Costco. As we're getting some meat from Costco, we're going to be getting some brisket, and we're going to use my sous vide machine over here to make myself some barbecue brisket. Some chicken breast as well. This one's pretty fatty. Okay, let's get some ribeyes, chops, a bunch of milk as well. I'm out of cumin, so let's get some cumin. Curry powder. Ended up spending $370. That's how to get you. Is there a good way to limit your purchases in Costco? Because I've written down all the groceries I needed to buy, and it still got up to almost $400 today. But I guess it's gonna last at least a month. So yeah, we did get a lot of meat today, so we're gonna be able to survive for another month with protein. We'll go back home and do some vacuum sealing. Okay, so we're gonna do a little meal prep. I usually like to do sous vide for all my meat. One of the good things about using a sous vide machine is that you can put something that's frozen right into the water bath without much difference in cooking time. So it makes it easier if you're trying to buy meat in bulk like me and cook it whenever you need to. Usually you just need to season the meat, pack it in a vacuum sealed bag, and either freeze it or put it in the fridge so it'll last a longer time. Anyway, let's get to it. Here's all the meat we bought from Costco. We're just gonna season or marinate it one by one and pack it. Let's start with this New York strip with a really good fat content. Looking pretty beautiful. The thing about sous vide steak is that once you try it, you really can't go back. Personally speaking, most of the time it turns out better than most steakhouse steak that you'll ever eat. So you actually stop going to steakhouses. For the seasoning, we're not gonna do too much. We're just gonna do some garlic and some of the steak seasoning from Costco and some MSG. I think most people probably know by now that the health concerns with MSG is not actually supported by science. Guga Foods actually has several YouTube videos on seasoning steak with MSG or even dry aging it. Oh, I have some rosemary too, so I guess I'll put some of that in too. All right, just gonna sprinkle some MSG first. Guga Foods swears by it, so they say it makes a night and day difference. Both sides. I'm not doing too much because I realized last time that this seasoning is a little bit on the saltier side. So, all right, rosemary. And then finally, a little bit of garlic on each. Okay, all I need to do now, take some vacuum sealer. Carefully pack them one by one. You get a nicely sealed bag like this. This one is going into the freezer. Now it's rinse and repeat. And look at this beauty. And there it is. This one with the best marbling is going to be eaten fresh next week. So it's going into the fridge. Now it's time to prep this lamb rack. Out of this lamb rack, I'm going to try to cook Asian style. So I got this lamb barbecue powder. This little lamb is from Australia. Double packed. So this sauce, by the way, it's not anything special. I'm pretty sure it's just cumin, some MSG, salt, and some pepper. Just gonna liberally apply it. This stuff is pretty good. So now for this one, since this is supposed to be barbecue, I'm gonna put a little bit of liquid smoke in there and see if that makes it better. Toss that inside. Ooh, there you have it. I don't know about you, but it's looking pretty spicy to me. Yeah. I think there was a leakage with the packaging or something. Yeah, it's not looking super fresh. Okay, so I have with me one piece of ribeye and a lot of these. What we're gonna do with these is we're gonna marinate it with soy sauce in an old Korean fashion, and we're just gonna eat it with rice or eat it with ramen. So basically we just have to mix sugar, soy sauce, and water 1 to 2 to 2 or something like that. I don't have a measuring cup, so I'm just gonna use a mug. Water, a little bit of sesame oil, and then we're gonna put some garlic, of course, lots of garlic, distinctive with Korean cooking. And I'm gonna put a teaspoon of liquid smoke again, some onion powder, some cayenne pepper. So the thing about liquid marinade is that if you try to vacuum seal it after you put in too much liquid, it's not going to seal very well. You're going to have to put the marinade inside the bag first and freeze it so that the liquid becomes ice. I'm going to put a small amount. And this is directly going into the freezer so I can actually vacuum seal it later. Let's do the same for these guys. So we put everything in the freezer, but we still had some of the beef pieces left. So we're gonna make some burnt ends out of it, I think. We're just gonna take this barbecue rub that I got from Trader Joe's, mix in some liquid smoke, of course, and some MSG. Cover that shit. And now it's all packaged up nice. Okay, so that is it for our meal prep. For Sunday. It's actually 3:30 p.m. right now. I woke up at 9 a.m. to go to Costco. Pretty much spent the entire Sunday doing this. But I think it's probably gonna last up to 2 months, so it's gonna save me a lot of meal prep time. I'm happy about that, and I'm ready to hit the sack. So see you later. This is what it looks like when they're done. Now we can leave them outside for a while, let them cool down a little bit, and then put them into the refrigerator. So this one is the barbecue one. You can see grains of barbecue rub. And this one is the soy sauce. You can see how much the meat has disintegrated. These little pieces of fat just flowing around. Now these are all going into the fridge. And now I've got something to eat for 3 meals.